Hello! It is Thursday, the something of something, it's April I think. And yeah, I haven't been vlogging this week because I haven't really been doing much. If I had, it would have just basically been similar to last week, not doing a lot. I went out briefly yesterday to get some stuff and boots, and did a bit of shopping while I was out. Yeah, so it's pretty dull. I might cut my hair off, it's getting a bit long. I might do that later. Yeah. Exciting stuff. I was going to do a bunch of film reviews this week, but I haven't. There you go. No reason why. I just didn't. I do them whenever. I will. I mean, obviously, I'm keeping my YouTube channel going. I will do film reviews. I will make new content, but yeah, when I want to. This is a rabbit. It's been there for ages. So yeah, rabbit in the garden. Just been shopping. I went shopping yesterday. People are being very rude. Okay, I get people are maybe stressed out. They're stuck at home all day. Maybe they have money worries. Maybe they're just scared about the virus. But there's no need to be rude. It's like women in Co-op yesterday was rude. And the guy today, also in a Co-op, but a different Co-op, he was just standing there. I didn't know why he was standing there because I was in one aisle, the queue was going down a different aisle, and I couldn't see the queue. I just saw this guy standing there. And when I got closer, not too close, obviously, I just asked, "Is this the queue?" And then he just gave some really rude, sarcastic reply, going, "Oh, it should be fairly obvious." And it's like, no, it wasn't obvious because I couldn't see the other people because I was on the other side of the aisle. And it's just, there's no need to be rude. There just isn't. Okay, yeah, life is pretty shit right now, but you can still be polite and kind. He could have just said, "Yes, it is." No need for some sarcastic comment. And the woman yesterday, well, she was just a bitch. There's just no need. You know, if this is how it's going to be, then, you know, I'll just stay in all day and I'll social isolate to get away from the rudeness more than the virus. There's no need for it. There's no need for that kind of behaviour. Just comment in the comments below if you've also noticed people being complete dicks unnecessarily. I was editing a video that I thought I would publish today. It's one I've been making for a while about my garden, and I've lost one of the video clips. It's when the daffodils come up, and I know I filmed it, and it's probably on the main memory card I use for this camera. The card I've got in my camera right now is not the usual card I use because I can't find the usual card I use, and I'm sure the video clip I'm looking for is on that card, and I can't find the card. It's annoying because I wanted to post that video today, and if I can't find the card, I can't finish editing the video, and if I can't edit the video, I can't post it. So it's annoying. Oh, I've got this hat on too because I wanted to reveal to you that I shaved my hair off. Yay! It'll grow back, it always does. I found my memory card. It took me a while to find it. I actually put it away, that's why I couldn't find it. Yeah, I had no chance of finding, well, a small chance of finding it because I did find it, but fuck knows why I put it away. I mean, how am I supposed to find it if I put it away? It's ridiculous. Anyway, now I just have to hope the file I want is on here. Otherwise, that could be annoying if it's not. Going out for my daily allowed exercise. It's quite sunny. It's not terribly warm, but it's pleasant in the sun when the clouds aren't blocking it. It's just a beach that I walk along, but it's impossible to pass right now because the tide's too far in. It does come in even further than this sometimes. Next week it will, because it'll be a high spring tide next week. I like it just here on the cliff edge, but it's terrible for filming because there's always a breeze just here in this spot, and so unless I've got my RØDE mic, which I've left at home, you're just going to be hearing all over the sound. So I'm going to turn the camera off and just chill and look at the view. I was practicing cipher kata while I was doing that time lapse. Unfortunately, I only had the one camera, so you couldn't see me practicing it. So you just have to take my word for it. Right, I'm heading home. This wind is really chilly. Hello, it is Thursday, 9th of April 2020. Still in lockdown. I'm still going a bit crazy. I really want to go out to the shops and buy some food, but I'm thinking, do I really have to? Because I do have food at home. I just don't want to eat anything that I have, but I do have food. I think really I just want to go to the shops just to alleviate the boredom of being at home. But at the same time, I can stay at home and eat what I have. I just don't want what I have. I've been eating a strawberry cheesecake slowly. There's a bit of it left. Yeah, I started it last night, had a bit more today. It's nice, but my stomach is starting to say, seriously, what are you doing? You need to eat some proper food. Anyway, so last night I was on a house party chatting to Aaron and a guy called Chris, who you've never seen on this channel before. I used to work for him in Wetherspoons like over 10 years ago, which is actually where I met Aaron. He was a customer in Wetherspoons while I worked there. Yeah, we're chatting on there, and we were telling Chris about some of my old videos that I used to make. So I'm going to stick that on now, show you that conversation that we had, and I'm going to intermix it with clips of the videos that we're talking about.
Recording for what?
My YouTube vlog. I can blur your face if you don't want to be in it.
It's funny.
A lot of my old YouTube videos has got Aaron in them, and we do stupid stuff.
Oh mate, it's just all the challenges we've done.
Yeah, but we haven't made any for a long time.
The food one was funny. The food one was fucking hilarious. Tell him what you did to my ear.
I squirted curry sauce into his ear and he moaned at me for weeks. In fact, he's still complaining about it years later.
I still got it in my ear.
He just brought it up now, isn't it?
Hang on, here we go.
That was the one where in my garden where we covered each other in complete like flour and beans. Oh, the spaghetti hoops, that was awful. Never pass a tin of spaghetti hoops over your head. It feels weird.
Alright, tell him what the black pot beans.
You what?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I can't.
The beans.
Or was it beans? I thought it was spaghetti hoops. Or was it beans?
No, what I did with the all them fucking you get the stinky socks and that.
Stinky socks. Which video was that?
When you puked.
Oh, the Bean Boozled.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm retching and I'm not even eating them. I can't look at every time I look at you, it makes me want to throw up.
All I've got is rotten baby wipes and dog food.
You puked.
There's these sweeps called Bean Boozled. Some are really nice and some are absolutely disgusting, but you can't tell until you eat them. So we did a challenge. Basically, and you get like a green one or a red one or whatever, and it could either be one thing or another. I think green was something quite innocent, like
lime or
grass.
bogey flake. Bogey or
something. Oh, was it bogey? Something. One of them was vomit.
Vomit flavour.
Dog food.
Yeah, dog food. Yeah,
dog food.
And I throw up in the video. You don't see it on camera.
Yeah, what did I do? Why were you sick?
It was just a combination of everything. And then, yeah, Aaron got a load of them at once and just put them in his mouth, and he's like there gagging. I'm like, oh my God. And you see me go off camera, and then when I come back, I've got sick on my t-shirt. That was funny.
We've been to Winter Wonderland, haven't we? Done all the videos there.
Yeah, we've done like 4 videos there.
Brilliant.
But now we have.
That was quite good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Now where should we go? We've got 4 tokens left.
We get another 2. We get another 2.
Yeah, it's not a lot you can get for 4 tokens.
Yeah.
There's the sun setting over there. There's some kind of rodent in the grass just down here that's squeaking. Anyway, I didn't go out in the end to the shops. I stayed in like a good person, didn't interact with anyone, so that's all good. I kept my social distancing, had my dinner. Wasn't very exciting, but that's fine. I've eaten, didn't go out. This is my daily walk that we're allowed to do. No one on here, so I'm lucky that I have this field around the back of my house, and then not everyone does. I've just been watching Zoe Suggs' latest vlog, and she was saying that she feels a bit guilty for having a nice big garden when some people are stuck inside. You know, and I get that. I know where she's coming from, because I've got this big field that I can go to and walk around it, and I know some people don't. So, you know I'm lucky. Right, so my plant, I mentioned this in my previous videos. It's not doing very well, and I don't know why. It might be because I haven't been watering it enough. I've been watering it more now. My parents think that it might be because it's by the window and it gets very, very hot in here and it was baking. Fact is, it was in exactly the same position it was in last year, and last year it did really, really well. Maybe it is just that I haven't been watering it enough and keeping the leaves moist or humid enough or whatever. But see, the leaves here, like this leaf is dying, that's going to fall off. I mean, a lot of these leaves are like this. Let me look at that one. I mean, that's falling apart attached. But yeah, at the top here, it's got a new branch. And it's growing new leaves here, and it's got this branch. So, you know, it's seems to be doing all right in places, but not in other places. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this new growth here off, repot it, and then see if I can get a new plant out of it. And maybe it was just the fact I didn't water it enough, I don't know. And then I'll keep this one and try and keep this one going, and then I'll have a second plant which I'll put over there or something. And then if that one can be successful, then I'll be able to keep the plant alive in a form of a new cutting. Alright, so here's my plant. I've decided I'm going to take 2 cuttings. I'm going to take this branch here, and I'm going to take this new branch grown up here, and then I'm going to leave the original host plant alone, but I'm going to move that over here onto this table. I've found this old base in the garden. It's a bit big and ugly for my needs, but as there's no shops open right now, I can't buy another one, so this will do for now. Then when the shops reopen, once this disease has been eradicated, I can get a new base. Now, just in case I can't save these branches, and I can't, and this one does die, it's not the complete end of the world, because I'm going to go over to my parents' house and I'll show you the original plant that this came from, or maybe the original plant this came from and that one came from was from the original plant. It was all from one original plant from 1975 apparently, and all cuttings and cuttings and cuttings. So I don't know if this one came from the plant I'm about to show you, or this one and that one both came from the original host plant, which would have in turn come from an original plant, which would have come from an original plant going all the way back to the 70s. Right, so I'm in my parents' house, and this is another plant from the original plant, like mine was. So they're genetically identical. They are one and the same. So if my experiment fails, I can get a cutting from this one and hope that one works out. So this is what I have. I found this plastic pot. I'm going to put it into this one, which is a bit more attractive, and that will go onto the large base I just showed you. I'm going to fill it up with compost, and then I'm basically going to cut a bit from the original one and just stick it in. Now that plant I've got, that is how I did that. I didn't do any rooting compound or do any technique to try and tease roots out of it and stuff, and it's literally I just cut it, popped it in the soil and hope for the best. Exactly what I'm going to do this time. Alright, I've now filled it up with mud or compost, so now I need to get the cutting and stick it in there. So this is the moment. I don't really want to cut it, but I don't really want the plant to die either, and you can see it's just not healthy. But like that other plant, my parents' plants, the leaves are much richer dark green than this. It's just much more of a healthy plant all round. So I've got my 2 pots ready. I'm gonna make a snip. I'm still wondering whether to cut it like here and then replant the entire thing, or further up and then try and get a new shoot from it. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Oh, I made a decision. I've done it. It's cut. And then smaller one. Okay, they're both bleeding quite badly, so I'm going to take them outside. Alright, I've put them both in to the soil, so that one's in the soil, that one's in the soil. I'm going to give them loads of water. Okay, so here is my original plant. See, it's bleeding there, and a few drops of blood down there. I say blood, I mean sap. Sap is blood to a plant. Anyway, so here's my new one. Hopefully it will grow. So it's a nice big pot, giving it loads of water. Problem is, a lot of the water is going to go through because the plastic interior pot only goes down like 3/4 of the way. The bottom of it is empty space, and the water's obviously gone into the base. But I'll keep that topped up so the soil is always fresh. I've just given my spider plant a damn good watering as well, because that was really dry. I do water my plants, honest. It's just, I guess because it gets so hot in here and they're so thirsty for water now, I just guess I just haven't been giving them enough, and that's why they're all suffering. But yeah, they're all completely drowned at the moment, so hopefully I haven't gone too far the other way. But yeah, right, I'm going to chill for a bit because it is boiling in here. I'm going to end this video here. Saturday tomorrow, then on Sunday I go to work, Monday I come home, and then I'll start the whole lockdown vlog all over again. Alright, see you then, bye.